Hey there guys, how's it going? And thanks for checking out another video. This one is on the center. This is my modded Ark playthrough. We're playing the center map with loads and loads of mods. Now today's video, I thought I'd do something a little bit different because obviously a lot of you have probably heard the news that this map is coming to Xbox next month. I can't believe that they're actually putting mods on Xbox Ark, but they're putting this mod and they're also putting Primitive Plus, which is an awesome mod which gives you loads more buildables and a lot more depth to the game, especially for people who like playing that primitive server with no gunpowder, no explosives, stuff like that. So in today's video, I will quickly show you what I've been up to. Obviously, I've built a little bit more in terms of my base here. I actually got myself a Gallimimus as well. I always say that wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Gallimimus, right? Is it Gallimimus? Either way, we can call him a Gally and not have to worry about it. But what I thought I would do is I would give you guys a showcase of this map, because a lot of you are going to be wondering, what is this map actually like? And me just playing this small area here for a playthrough, that's fun, but it's going to be quite a few episodes till I get to explore the map fully. So I thought we'd go spectator mode, and those of you wondering what the map's like, what the best places are, oh, there's that T-Rex I think from earlier, are going to be able to see that. So let's go request spectator mode. There we go, request spectator, and that should put us into spectator mode. Cool. And now we can look above the map. So I believe this area that I've spawned in is the South Jungle. This is like the starter area, and one of the main features of this map is it has a lot of these kind of cool areas like this where it looks a little bit like ancient ruins, and these are going to be really cool for people to build on, obviously RP as well. But building a base around here could result in something very special, because obviously you've already got built-in stairs as well, which is pretty cool. Now I'm not sure if you can build on these parts as well, but there is a lot of this in the map and it's absolutely awesome. And the whole general look of the map is it's very grand in scale, very epic, and there's lots of these kinds of really nice pieces of scenery, just like these rocks here give you a lot of options, especially if you're going to end up playing PvP in terms of building up here. You're going to be very difficult to get to. Imagine having a base all the way up here. There's not quite anything like this on the normal map. So let's actually zoom right out so you can get a quick overview of what it's actually like. Now it's called the center because there is this center part here. It's not exactly in the center of the map, I don't think so anyway, but this is the center. It's like a floating island kind of thing, and this is super cool. You can see you've got a really nice waterfall up here, amazing views on this map, and yeah, this waterfall goes all the way down into the bottom. And if you go down here, you can see you've got some really cool lighting. It's almost like cave lighting, really, with these little green glowing parts. Again, another amazing place to build. And this map, I think, is not only going to be great for the PvPers who want to have some different PvP aspects, because I've got to admit, as someone who plays PvP servers a lot, one thing I noticed that's really cool, one that I note when I'm playing, is that PvPing in different areas makes things a lot more fun, and it adds a lot more potential to all different types of base builds. So you can see you've got a hidden lake here, a little bit like an oasis where you're going to get beavers and so on. You can see you've even got a Rex here. Is this an alpha? Oh no, it's an alpha raptor fighting a Rex there. So yeah, really beautiful part to this middle part of the island, but a lot of it is beautiful. And to be honest, I don't know every single part of this island, so as I'm swooping around a little bit, we might see some cool new stuff. So wait for the lighting to kick in. So obviously you can be around here. Can you go down? I don't know if this keeps going down or anything, but yeah, you can obviously go off to the lower part of the center island, and there you go. That center part looks really cool. I don't know if you could perhaps build something that will go from one side to the other. I don't know, but for example, look at this. How amazing would this be to have for a base location? Just look at the view. Really adds like another kind of epic dimension to Ark. Ark is a really cool game with some nice scenery, but the center map, I think, just takes that to the next level. You can see these waterfalls look absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully they can manage to get that all working on the Xbox version. And this is a whole swamp area that surrounds the center again. Probably the most beautiful part of the map to build. Look at these views. They are just absolutely crazy. So let's swoop around there. We could look at that part for hours. Looks absolutely awesome. Quick look at the top, I guess. Why not? It's a little bit cloudy right now. Again, would be a nice place to build. Lots of trees, stuff like that. Another waterfall. You can see a nice waterfall going all the way from the top. So one of the coolest things about this map is there is quite a lot of hidden little places and hidden little features this map that you don't see when you first look. But I mean, this is something I never noticed at the beginning. Check this out. We've got this whole, I guess this looks like an evil head of some kind of beast, and it's got the flames coming out of the eyes. Obviously it's meant to look like that. It's not just coincidence that it looks like a scary beast in there. But this is a nice place to get metal. You can see here they've absolutely peppered this inside bit with metal nodes, so this might be a great place to set up a mining shack, and then maybe you could build a raft to ferry across, or obviously get yourself a nice quetzal or something like that. But this would be a great place to have a mining shack. Very scary looking, but of course something like this is going to be hugely contested. I could even imagine some tribes making bases up here, but here you can see we've got cave creatures, we've got bats up the top, even more metal up the top. So this is really a huge mining hotspot where you're going to be able to get a ton of metal, and I can imagine in a public server it's going to be absolutely crazy. So let's sweep in a little bit more, see if there's anything around that's worth noting. Just generally nice landscapes, and things are a bit more extreme on this map. You can see like these extreme cliffs. You don't tend to get like these kinds of really high heights just randomly on the normal map. I mean, you've got mountains and stuff, but on this one the scale of everything just seems to be just pushed up a little bit. But there is lots and lots for you to explore. I'm imagining a lot of little high bases like on ledges like this. Gonna look pretty cool. We've got lakes here in the middle, obviously really good for beaver spawn, stuff like that. And you can see actually right there is a beaver dam, and quite often surrounding these you do get even more of the ruins. I know near where I actually have built there's more ruins here. Just generally lots more kind of epic and lots more picturesque landscape than you get on the default map. Here you can see this is actually a cave entrance. Why not take a quick peek into the cave here? Now there are a lot of hidden secrets on this map. I know they've been working hard on all of that. We've got metal nodes, we've got loads of pearls. Is this pearls or is nothing? It might be just rocks actually. But let's go down the cave a little bit so we can get a kind of idea of what this is like. And it looks quite different actually to the normal caves that are in the normal map. Interesting little mushroom pod there. Loads more metal down there. I'm not sure how far these goes around. We've got water, so this is a really nice whole cave system. Let's see if we can go down and then where this would lead us. I don't know. So if we came out the top here, where are we now? Oh, wow. That looks cool. You can't actually, I mean, you can't go through there, I guess. It doesn't look like you could go through there, but let's keep going round. We've got a nice little crocodile waits you here. This is interesting. There's actually steps down, and then this leads to a really nice building area. So that's a very cool entrance. This would be a great place for a base because you've got access to the cave there. I mean, I don't know if they've got the 6 times damage on the cave, but yeah, I've never seen that before. So it gives you an idea of the kind of stuff you're going to find on this map. Lots of fresh, exciting stuff to see. I can imagine it's going to be a very, very popular map, and a lot of people also report that this map even runs a little bit better than the default map. And now are we back to where I built? Oh no, it's kind of similar looking, but again, really nice ruins. You get a lot of this in this area. This is like the equivalent to the south in the normal map. So if I just zoom out here again, you can see lots of trees, not a huge amount of metal, but the metal's there. But we do have metal around, and we've got a snow biome over there, and of course we've got the volcano. So let's take a little look to this south island. This is one of the obelisks we've got here. Let's go down. We've got a few brontos protecting it. Nothing too crazy here. This looks like a starter kind of area. You can see lots of parasaurs around, pterodactyls. There are a few predators. There's some raptors around there. Got ankylos. Actually, this looks like a nice place to come and get your herbivores in general. I mean, there is a couple of carnivores around, but almost like a little bit like Herbivore Island on the normal map, but a much, much bigger version. You've also got these little islands, very cool. Probably, again, little starter islands that you can start your little wooden or thatch base on before you get stuck into the much more difficult north areas. So here again on the south, you've got an area that actually has a lot of metal on, and again might be a really nice base location. If you could maybe build a small metal base just on the top here, or maybe you want to be a bit more hidden and you'll just build in the trees around here, maybe next to this rock. and also you've got lots of access to this metal. So the metal is scattered around. You do seem to get metal on areas with just normal grass, like you do on the normal map as well, but it's worth noting for if you want to build. Now we can't look at everything here. This is just absolutely ridiculous, the amount of stuff. We've got a few characters on here. We've got Bob around here who's playing. Obviously, this is a YouTuber server that I've got here, so there might be some little bases and stuff. But oh damn, look at this. Yeah, this is nice. And then we've got lots and lots of dolphins around here. So I can imagine this being a very, very popular location. Very, very scenic. I mean, it doesn't get much nicer than that, really, in terms of just general scenery. Over this side here, we've got a half volcanic, half normal kind of island with some T-Rexes on. This looks like it could rival the Carno Island, perhaps, of the normal map. It looks like we've got very similar creatures to what wanders around on Carno Island. Lots of Argents, lots of not Stegos, Scorpions. So the more dangerous creatures over on here, lots of Argents in fact, and T-Rexes. So looks like this is where you might want to come to get your slightly more aggressive carnivores and your slightly more dangerous tames. Swoop over to this back little area here. What have we got on here? Not a lot. Kind of like an abandoned island. I can't imagine it'd be too fun building on here. Doesn't seem to be too many resources or anything like that. But we have got a Quetzal flying around. Obviously Quetzals, as you'd expect, just flying all over the place up high. So now we've made it over here to the volcano area. This again looks very, very dangerous. Not quite as picturesque, but if you want to, I guess, have like an evil Bond villain style base, this would be a very nice place to have it. I'm not sure what you'd be lacking here. I mean, obviously it's probably going to be very hot, but I would presume there's a fair amount of metal around. Can't see any here, but there's definitely Rexes. I mean, if you want yourself a Rex army, Argent army, this is a cool place to go. You've got sabers. So again, this looks like a carnivore haven. Can't see too many herbivores around. You've got these Dimetrodons, which are going to keep you cool. Oh, and you can go inside here. I haven't actually even been inside here. So is this inside the volcano? Can you even go down here? Wow, you can. Oh, so we've got like a volcano cave. Wow, was not expecting this. Definitely have not seen this before. That looks absolutely crazy. Real nice setup with that one. I'm guessing this is a way you can walk in and out of it, perhaps. Oh, look at it. It just continues to go on. Oh, wow. Oh, and we've got a blueprint here. This is where you want to come to blueprint. I would presume if you're playing here normally, this is a very, very hot area. So you need to perhaps get your soups that would mean you would be able to keep cool. But look at this cool little design. There's a lot of this kind of, I guess, is it Aztec look to this thing? I don't know. I'm not too up in my like history or anything like that, but I know a few terms. I throw them around. So could you get down here? Maybe not. I don't think you could. Let's see if let's just go through the wall here, and there you can see we can get a look at the underground caves. Is there a cave through here? Look, there is even more. Oh wow! Now this is pretty special. I didn't even know all of this existed. So as you can see, this map is going to have a lot to offer. A lot to offer players. I mean, this is super cool. Super cool. And I might even have to come and chill here at some point in this playthrough. But yeah, this is a difficult thing for me because I'm thinking what I should do is I should actually have Season 3 of my Xbox playthrough on this map. I mean, it makes absolute sense. Oh, wow. High metal nodes down here as well. I mean, this is where the evil villain hangs out. The problem is how do you get water when you're down here? How do you actually get any of that? And look how much there is to it. I had no idea that under this landscape. I mean, I wondered why you'd come over here, but look how awesome it looks and how cool it is. Let's see, where does this lead? If we can try and take a path that you'd possibly go to walk out of here. Let's see where we can go. Again, these little statues or little torches, I guess, look crazy. A little pillar there. You could go up here, get the metal. I mean, normally when you're trying to get out of a cave or something, you just keep going up, but I don't know how that would work here. I mean, you could easily get stuck down here. It's huge, absolutely huge area down here, and I think we've gone in a circle, so I think that goes to show you how easy you can get lost. We just fly through the walls. You can see, you should be able to see most of the cave area, which we can luckily do in spectator mode. But there you go, you can see it's all of that underneath the volcanic area is really exciting. I wonder if you can go down through the water. No, this is just a really cool part for metal and pearls. Actually, we've got a Spino hanging around there. So yeah, there's a lot more to this area than you would think. I would imagine as well that artifact they've got down there is probably quite gonna be good stuff spawning in it. I can't think what you call it, but like a high value artifact. Let's see if we can have a little sweep. I don't think there'd be much in the oceans. I mean, I haven't checked. I don't know if there's any underwater caves, but I'm honestly not sure. Let's just do a quick little, I mean, if they're gonna be putting the oh look, they've got oil down here. They have got stuff down here, so I would be surprised if there wasn't underwater caves. You can see we've got a dunkel just hanging out there. Oh wow, look at all of them. Damn, this is a hot spot. This is, whoa, wow, okay. I don't know if that's just my server or whatever, but I think there's a lot of those hanging around. But I'm sure there is underwater caves. I didn't realize that the ocean actually goes quite down so deep. I thought it was quite a shallow ocean, but no, they've got a very deep underwater area. And I believe that with the tech tier coming to Ark, eventually you are going to be able to make airtight underwater structures, so you'll be able to have a base underwater without actually having to go to an underwater cave. And here you can see a more shallow area. It's going to allow you to get pearls and so on. But yeah, pretty crazy. I mean, I didn't expect this video to go on for this long, but there's so much to check out. Here we've got the obviously the snow biome, very nice. I mean, always an awesome place to build. Lots of obsidian and metal around these areas. Let's just take off that overlay. And yeah, again, very, very picturesque. Very picturesque. I haven't seen too much in terms of like unique styling to these areas. Like obviously you've got that kind of Aztec-y style, almost like Mayan style architecture in some of the other areas, but the snow seems pretty default, other than the fact that it's obviously really, really nicely done. There doesn't seem to be anything crazy in terms of design. Just a general snow area where you're probably going to be able to get your penguins and stuff over here. I don't know, haven't explored enough, but you can see you can go down here and get all the things that you'd need from this area as well. Let's just go in and see if there is a cave in here. See if we can. I can't go through the wall there, which is weird. Let's go. No, why don't we go through the wall? That is very weird for spectator mode. Why is spectator mode not letting me go through the wall? What the? Right, maybe if I go from the outside. Here we go. Right. Oh my. Okay. Yep. Hidden treasures. Hidden treasures in here. Whoa. All right. Well, I think that is a pretty firm yes. This is very similar looking actually in layout to the volcano one, but again here you can see the center has a lot to offer in terms of caves. So very unsuspecting looking area, but absolutely beautiful. This looks like, I think I'd prefer to hang out in this one. There's water here instead of lava for one. You've got sabers for protection, but yeah, you could make a super cool base here. And again, this almost reminds you of super villain style caves or something, or even like, you know, Superman or something might live down here. Like very much like a fantasy world, and obviously going for the fantasy vibe, turning it up a little bit on this one. And again, a nice little arena. Really, really cool. I mean, this map has definitely gone up a little bit in my what I guess should I say, my expectations of it. I've had a look around, I've played, but this is the reason obviously I wanted to do a playthrough on this map, because I heard it was super cool, but there was just so much to it. I can actually see this being like a massive favorite over the island. It's got everything the island seems to have, but just on a grander scale. I mean, everyone will always love the island because it's got the setup as well. It's easy to learn the island, and it's very much like, you know, new spawns in the south and more experienced people in the north. But yeah, that is definitely somewhere you will want to explore. And here again, we've got just a little iceberg. I think this is going to be like penguin place. I think this is going to be like where the penguin's going to hang out. Let's see if we can go through here. Yeah, so this is going to be where people are going to be coming for their polymer. The organic polymer, really beautiful looking. He seems to have got like a shine on these icebergs, like a little glimmer, which gives it that little something. Got more waterfalls. It's just nothing but epic landscape here again. Like, this would be an awesome place to build because you're very close to the polymer. I'm sure there's metal here. You can see you've got these metal nodes. We've got argents. So this would be a really good all-rounder area to build in. You've got almost everything you could possibly want. Can we go through the ground here? Some parts won't let me go through the ground. Here we go. Nope. Some of these are like no clip or something, so I can't go through. But we will try and see what's through here. Again, a nice little hidden system. Oh yeah, this would be good for trying to do a more hidden base. I mean, people would still see you, but there's not that many trees for cover here. But there are a few little nooks and crannies. I mean, that's what's always in my mind. As someone who likes to play PvP servers, I'm looking for places where you could put a base that would be hard to spot and hard to raid. I mean, a lot of you might enjoy the PvE aspect, and so obviously just looking for nice scenic areas, which this map definitely has. But yeah, I'm always looking for that super nice hard to raid area. But let's see. And again, under this one, we've got another cave. We've got another underground area. Absolutely crazy. I didn't realize. I think this is even more flushed out than the main game. I mean, the variety you've got here, and the fact that this map is going to be coming out for free, I guess. I mean, I'd be very surprised if they charged for it, but yeah, that really shows. I mean, this is the epic thing about a game that's lead platform is PC and a lot of people are modding for it, is that if modders who just start doing something just because they love the game end up doing something really cool, then it's just like something else that the actual developers haven't had to create, but more content for the general player. So I think we've looked at most of it here. I'm sure you've got a good idea of what this map is like now. Those of you who are wondering, play Xbox and haven't had a chance or aren't going to get a chance to explore this map on your own. But yeah, that's another thing actually. We've got thunderstorms. I took off the sky quality because the clouds were like covering the view a little bit. But if we go for a bit of sky quality, you'll see that I'm sure the clouds will be over the top here. And we get some really spooky thunderstorms. So very atmospheric. So a map definitely for everyone to look forward to. I can't wait to play on this. Definitely think I'm going to do season 3 of my Xbox playthrough. I'm even tempted to like wait for my Xbox playthrough to actually play this map properly, but I know a lot of you kind of want to see the mods that I've put on. I've got this running with a lot of mods, but look at that. Look how scenic that looks. It's absolutely crazy. With a thunderstorm. And just to think, this is just fan-made. I think that the guy who's developed this is going to be working with the devs now. They've hired him at Wildcard, but this is definitely the next level, and it's only going to get better as well, which is really cool thing about Ark, is that, you know, mod tools are out there. People can develop this kind of stuff, and Xbox might be getting it, obviously PS4 as well. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed this look through the center map. Obviously my normal playthroughs will be resuming, but I thought this is what you guys would want today after hearing that news. A lot of you play Xbox and a lot of you want to see what this map is all about and how it looks. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to like the video if you did like it, and subscribe if you're new around here, of course, and I'll see you all next time.